Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is prime time. Today I'm very excited. We are going to be trying not one, not two, not three, but 4 different flavours of Prime. Now, this has taken quite a while to get hold of. Obviously Prime is a very popular drink, especially in the UK. Not to bore you with all the details, obviously YouTube sensations KSI and Logan Paul collaborated, brought out an energy drink, and here is the results. I managed to get my hands on 4 different flavours. For the 4 flavours we are trying today will be these 4. So starting off we have blue raspberry, as you can see here. We'll be starting off that one. Moving on, our second round will be the lemon and lime flavoured, followed by what I'm quite excited to try is the ice pop flavour, as you can see here, and finally the limited edition KSI flavour, which I believe is, I'm not too sure. It's the KSI flavour, limited edition. We're going to try that last of all. Now, a little disclaimer before we get into this video. These are energy drinks, and consuming them in high amounts, especially in a short space of time, is not healthy. You know, the popularity is amongst young children and teenagers, and energy drinks, well, maybe shouldn't really be in the hands of teenagers. So I will only be consuming a small amount of each flavour, just so I can get a good idea of the flavour and what it entails. Now, we're going to go straight into this video, no more time to bore you, get straight into it. We're going to start with, obviously, the blue raspberry flavour. I've got a glass of water inside of me to just rinse my mouth out before trying the next flavours. So, let's see what the hype is about blue raspberry. Now, this is going to be a very honest review. If I don't like it, I am going to tell you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So, this is the blue raspberry. Go into the cup. I will also show you what the cup looks like. Straight away, it looks pretty cloudy. We'll see if I can just show you that in the camera just really quickly. I have quite a cloudy liquid. Can't really see it too much. Just take my word for it, it's quite cloudy. Anyway, we're going to just take a little sip just to try it. So this is the blue raspberry flavour. Let's see how it scores. Now, to be honest with you, I did try a little bit of swig of this on that short before filming this video, and honestly, blue raspberry, it's very sugary and very sweet. Obviously, it might not have as much sugar as I believe. It's a very sweet flavour. If I could describe it, it's kind of like you've taken a spoon of syrup and you've just kind of gulped it. It's a sweet drink. It reminds me of those blue Lucozade electrolyte ones, but just a lot sweeter. I'm not too sure on this one. It's sweet. It's definitely a very sweet drink. I probably couldn't chug it, let's put it that way. So, let's try again. Honestly, it's a very sweet drink. There's not a lot to say about this one. It's flavourful. I'll give it that. It's flavourful. It's a sweet drink, and it kind of tastes like syrup. That's the only kind of comparison I can make to it. So, fair enough. Blue raspberry. I'm not going to score these kind of drinks. I wouldn't say I'll go back and get it again. A little bit overhyped, but it's just a sweet drink. And I guess if it's there at retail price, I take it. But not my favourite. Not my favourite. So let's get that one out of here, and let's move on to the next one. So just a bit of water just to cleanse the palate a bit for the next flavour. Obviously, these are so sought after. Taken quite a while to even get my hands on some, because they sell out so fast in shops. In fact, I was in an arcade where these were 2p machine prizes, and everyone was going crazy for these. Not to mention, obviously, the popularity of Wakey wines has obviously spiked up the interest and popularity and the sought afterness, and not being able to get your hands on these. I was quite lucky to get my hands on these at actual shops, petrol stations to be precise, and one of my local Asda's had them in stock. Obviously max free per customer. But yeah, I guess it's a sought afterness that makes these drinks what they are. Anyway, moving straight on, we got lemon and lime next. Going into a fresh cup. Let's see if we can see if there's a pour on camera. So this one has got a bit of a yellow tinge to it, as you can see coming out of the cup. A bit of a yellow tinge, and it looks a little bit orange juice. The smell, I didn't smell the last one. It smells like lemon. yeah, I don't know what else to say. It smelled like lemon and lime. It smelled like the KFC wet wipes you get at the end of your meal. Anyway, so we're going to move on to our next one, lemon and lime. Let's see how this tastes. Ooh, kicks a bit, that one. That does kick a bit. Definitely tastes of lemon and lime. It does exactly what it says on the tin here. Lemon and lime. It's like citrusy, I guess. This is what I'd imagine lemonade. It's kind of like 7-Up, but sweeter. That is the best comparison I can make. It's a bit like a 7-Up, but sweeter. It's nice. I think I actually prefer this one a little bit more than the blue raspberry flavour, to be honest with you. It just seems a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. Blue raspberry tastes a little bit like sugary syrup. This one just tastes a bit like a 7-Up. Obviously less fizz, no fizz, and sweeter. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think that's my favourite of the two so far. Okay, so lemon and lime, thumbs up. I probably would buy that again in the shop. If not, happily take a 7-Up, to be fair. Cool. Alright, let's move on to our next one. So obviously another little thing, as I just wash my mouth out with that taste, is obviously there's so many range of flavours that are going to keep coming out and coming out and coming out. But this is one I'm quite excited for. This is one I'm actually quite excited for. Because you don't really see drinks with this kind of American style flavour, I suppose. So anyway, this is called Ice Pop. Now, I'm not quite sure what to think. I think it's based off an American like frozen treat, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's crack it open into this. That's a good sound. Again, getting very cloudy. I don't know how it smells. It smells like the first one, the blue raspberry. I kind of get a bit of a cotton candy kind of vibe smell from it, which is definitely strange. So, cotton candy smell. Anyway, you can see as we pour into the cup, it's more or less see-through. It's a little cloudy. It's not as cloudy as the blue raspberry, I'd say. Anyway, that should be enough. Like I say, these are energy drinks and you shouldn't consume them in large quantities in a short time. I personally don't mess with Red Bull or Monster or any energy drinks of that any caliber because I don't need that for my day-to-day life. So this is quite a different kind of tasting treat and I need to be mindful these are energy drinks and I could be bouncing off the walls at any moment. Anyway, let us get into Ice Pop. Ice Pop, let's see what you've got. Ooh. Ooh. Now that's sweet. That is very sweet and very sugary. It's very nice, but I think it's quite overwhelming of like sugary sweet flavours. I actually kind of like it. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the Haribo Tangtastic flavours, just kind of blended together to make a drink. Yeah, I'm getting like Tangtastic, sweet and sour sweet vibes off that one. Let's try one more time. That's a different flavour. That wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting more of like, I don't know, like an ice creamy flavour, I guess. Let's try it one more time. Now I want to actually having it a few more times here. It actually kind of reminds me of a dentist when you've just had some work done on your mouth and they give you the rinse, the liquid to rinse out your mouth and obviously spit out. I kind of get that flavour from it as well. Does that seem a bit odd? Yeah, that is definitely the flavour I'm kind of getting from this. See, I like lemon and lime because it's quite a natural flavour to have as a drink. Like I say, reminds me of 7-Up. That is something I've never had before in a drink. That is different. And that's quite a special thing. So I will give respect to Ice Pop. It generally, I guess, tastes like an ice pop. Maybe any American viewers can help me out there. If you tried this one, what does it remind you of? And like the other flavours with blue raspberry, lemon and lime, but especially ice pop, what kind of flavours, what does it remind you of? So I'm definitely getting mixed from sweet, sour, sweets in the UK to that dentist, like mouthwash kind of thing. Not bad. I'm not sure if I'd try that again. I'm just quite happy I've tried it for once and maybe the once only. Again, a very sweet drink. Very cool, very cool. Right, I'm gonna rinse out one more time. Okay. Obviously, let your thoughts know down below in the comments. What prime flavours have you tried? What flavours do you want to try? I know the lemonade one is coming out this month, I believe. Not sure if that's just US or eventually it'll come over the seas to the UK. However, let's get on to the KSI limited edition. I'm not sure how limited edition these are, but you know what? For fun, we're just going to try it, okay? We're just going to try it. So you might be wondering why I'm shaking the bottle, just to get all the flavours around. These have been stuck in my fridge for about 2 weeks now, so I just want to make sure all the flavours juicy and ready to go. Anyway, let's crack it open. Now I can imagine people online to be like, why are you opening it for? You could have sold it online for so much more at retail, so many people will pay so much for it. I don't really care. I don't. Yes, it has its popularity and its clout, but I'm not here for that. I'm a watcher of the Sidemen. I'll put my hands up to that. I do follow YouTubers. However, I'm just making a drinks tasting video, and I couldn't care less about reselling these on. So, yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. Anyway, let's take a smell. Honestly, smells like the smells you get at a university bar or nightclub. It smells like a mixer you'd mix in with alcohol. I think it smells like passion fruit or mango or something like that. I think that's what it's based off of, because it doesn't actually tell me the flavour on the front, as far as I can see. Yeah, definitely like a mixer you'd find at a bar. Anyway, let's pour this in. It has more of an orangey tinge to this one. You might not be able to pick it on camera, but it's definitely more orangey. Kind of like a pineapple juice kind of colour. Anyway, this is definitely the most colourful of the flavours we've tried today. So let's have a go. Chin chin. Ooh. Ooh. What's that? I'm definitely tasting some passion fruit or mango in there. You know what it actually tastes like? I hate having to make comparisons to other drinks I've had in the past, because I'm obviously not got a clue about energy drinks. But it generally tastes like a orange and passion fruit J2O, just with a bit more sugar and kick in there. I'd love to know what this is. If you know the flavour of this, please let me know down below. I should have maybe done some more research on this, but I'm just here to try some drinks today. Let's try a little bit more. It's definitely like passion fruit, mango kind of thing. I don't know what to say. Does that live up to its hype? Is it limited edition? Is it just because KSI likes these flavours? Probably. More than likely, I can't really fault that. Definitely like an orange and passion fruit kind of flavour. That's a hard one to put my finger on. That is a hard one to put my finger on. Just the last little taste there. Yeah, I guess mango, passion fruit. I don't know how many times I can say it. Mango, passion fruit. It is a nice drink. I'll give you that. That is a nice drink. It is very overpowering of flavour, but imagine you've just done a workout or something like that and you just want some hydration or the next thing to kick your day into overdrive so you can do the next things in your day. That's not a bad flavour, and neither is the ice pop either. I think they're quite good. Let me just take a sec. Right, let's line these back up. Okay, so obviously limited edition KSI flavour. We have the ice pop flavour, the lemon and lime, and finally the blue raspberry. So final thoughts on each of these flavours before we finish off today. Ranking them from worst to best. I've got to say the worst, in my opinion, is blue raspberry. Not a fan, unfortunately. It's a very sugary drink. Obviously, you have your own opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Go and try it yourself and tell me what you think. I don't think I'll be buying this one again. I don't think I will. I think I'll save the bottle for a new project, but I won't be buying it again. Okay, so sorry, blue raspberry, you're in the bin. Lemon and lime, it's basically a 7-Up with more flavour, more lemon flavour. If I was in a supermarket and I had this between this and a 7-Up, would I go for this again? No, I think I'd go for the 7-Up because that is just as refreshing. This is not carbonated, so it's still, which is nice. It's more of a juicy, I guess, liquid, I suppose. I'm not a drinks expert, so please don't slew me. I'm an absolute fraud. I'm just trying some drinks here. I like it, but I might just go for a 7-Up just because it's that more familiarity. As these drinks get bigger and, you know, more popular, maybe, and they change the recipe, who knows. Lemon and lime, you're alright, but I'm probably not going to have you again. Ice pop. Now this was quite refreshing, I'll give it that. This is more unique. You know when you go to those Pop-Tart flavours and you go to American stores and you have all those different Pop-Tart flavours. This is basically that as a drink. It's a very unique flavoured drink and I'm happy that I've tried it. Will I pick it up again? If I need an absolute sugar fix and it's there, yeah, probably will. Yeah, I probably would pick this up and try this again because it's undescribable. It's not like a flavour I've ever tasted before, as a drink anyway. So, Prime Ice Pop, yeah, you can stay. You're alright, you can stay. Moving on to the KSI limited edition flavour. Are we just hyping this up because it's limited edition, it's KSI's flavours? Is that just how YouTube works? Personally, I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan. I think I might just take a orange and passion fruit J2 over this. But when you try things, it's always experience. You either love it or you hate it. You like some things, you don't like certain things. This one, again, I'm not as much as a fan of. So I was going to rank these worst to best, like I said. Worst, blue raspberry. Going next, say the limited edition KSI flavour. Then we're going to lemon and lime in second place. And finally, in first place, it has to be the ice pop flavour. So those are my rankings, and that is my prime time tasting for just a few of the flavours that I've been able to get my hands on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and bye.